Okay, we do have a treasure box to find here. I saw it earlier, didn't I? Hold on. So you can grab this thing here. It just doesn't feel worth it to me. But anyhow, I did see it earlier. It's a very unreasonable notion of forwards just now. Even though I'm not trying to go through the level quickly, I end up flying through these loops at speeds that I really would rather not. I don't need your time travels, thank you. Okay. Spin is quite a thing to deal with. Okay. I just wanted to see what would happen if I did that. Ow. Where was it again, precisely, that the treasure box was at? We did see it earlier. Yeah, it was this next part here, I think? It's going out so much to the side is suspicious to me. I do wonder if there's some really quick way you can get through these that I'm just not privy to yet. And probably never will be. Yeah, it's up on this one. Just because I have no further need to go through this level quickly. Okay. So the question is how to get on top of this thing. I can guess pretty easily, honestly. As to how one might do that, but I'd rather just get the checkpoint up there first. I think that it ought to be pretty easy once I've done that. Wrong thing to get on top of. It does feel weird to get the best ranking and time on a particular stage, and then immediately afterwards go to that same stage and just not even be able to complete the stage at all. Come on. No! Why? That's not a thing that I've ever done. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Just go up here like normal. Man, scraped against the wall there. Okay, perfect. Looking even better to grab this before setting that checkpoint off, but oh well. So I envision something like that. But managed to get back on top. Could in theory do a few other things, I suppose, like maybe that if you had more air than I am able to get, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. So I'll go back to doing what I was doing. For the love of... Stop. I've gone really good at recovering from that, all things considered. Okay, thank you guys. Ugh. Now then. We have not gone very far in this sitting. We've done like... We've done 4 stages in 4 episodes, I guess. Minus actually getting diamond on half of them. Oh boy. This stage seems familiar. Yeah, we've done this one, haven't we? I don't remember what I thought of this stage. This was from the extra chapter back in the challenge update in Classic, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, that'll move the platform back, so do not want to fall like that. no real reason to try to cut the corner here or anything. Okay, no reason to go up on top of that thing at all, really. Okay, I'm gonna need that if I want to get the best time, I imagine. And if you're on a stage like this, with it's just an auto-scroller in every sense, you do have to get by using just the... Yeah. You have to get by with just any time travels you can pick up. That was kind of mean. I don't know if that's the right way to try to pick up that particular time travel or not. The only thing is, it is just going to take a while every single time to get back to where I was if I need to retry, but that's how these stages are now. They just take forever to get through. What's a good time on this one? 1 minute. And that's taking into account, I imagine, a couple of time travels. This is just going to take a while every single time. Oh, man. Those ones are tough to get. We'll see if I can get away. I'll try to pick up that one that's right behind the pillar, but I'll see if I really needed it. If I miss it, I'll keep going, because I might not need that one. I don't necessarily need every single time travel to get a diamond on here. The pointlessness of that platform is really funny to me. Okay, you need to rush forward a little bit to try to pick up that particular time travel. So I need to pick up that one time travel and then rush forward to try to get the one behind the pillar. Jeez. These episodes are really feeling short at this point. We're halfway through the episode without having really done anything. I don't even say that as a judgment of my performance or anything, it's just... I didn't need to go up here. It's just... I haven't had a chance to do much yet. Stages being long contribute a lot to that being a problem. I did not commit. If I went ahead, I would be perfectly fine. Get more spin. But yeah, it's not a super long stage, it's just slow. But it turns out, it doesn't seem like it's that difficult to get that one time travel behind the pillar, so I think we actually ought to be fine, probably. Getting back there. There's not much in this stage so far that I tend to do silly things on and mess myself up on, so I think we ought to be able to get pretty far in each attempt fairly consistently, even if each one takes a while. Yeah, this one's not so bad to pick up. I guess it is another one of those where you kind of have to, yeah, you actually should go up on there. Okay. I still mess up every now and then, or frequently, but The difference here is that it's so easy to not mess up again afterwards that I just don't anymore after usually, right? So I just won't do that thing that I just did. Of course, I probably should recognize it's the exact same set piece as this one here. As soon as I was attempting to do what I just did, I realized, oh, it's probably like the last one that was similar in size. This one doesn't even have a checkpoint on it. I don't know why it's there at all. Okay, you do need to not overshoot. It's the one difficulty to that, but so far I haven't found that very difficult. And now I do, so who knows now. Oh, jolt is funny to me for some reason. Just like observing it. Okay. So nothing too tough there. It did not seem particularly tough to pick up this treasure box here either. How did I gain speed? I wasn't moving forwards. As in, I wasn't pushing forwards or anything, I just hopped. I just hopped without pressing any direction. How did I get ahead of the platform I was on? The physics in this game is a little weird. Not necessarily inconsistent, but intuition that might otherwise seem very reasonable to have is not necessarily correct, I'm finding. Like, I fear that just jumping and pressing nothing would just make me go up and nothing else, right? But it actually made me fly ahead for some reason. Now I know that I can accommodate it, it's just... seems a little wrong. And I accept, of course, that there's not much conservation of momentum in this game, because I am imparting momentum to the marble all the time. That's how you play the game. But in that case, I was no longer doing that, other than, of course, jumping. The jumping appeared to only make me go up. No, I'm not trying. I was trying to pull back that time too. Apparently just holding the jump button makes you faster. It appears to actually okay, of course. Yeah, see, it alternates between accelerating me and not, which is even worse. Jumping does things I don't like in this game. They did something to try. I feel like they tried to fine-tune it a bit too much and added strange arcane effects to what it actually does to the marble. Well, so much for me actually having an easy time getting back to where I was every single time. But now the game's physics is just weirding me out. It seemed like very basic fundamental assumptions like conservation of momentum just are patently untrue, which can be a little difficult to adjust to. So I need to deliberately slow down on this section here, which is strange to me. So you just jump onto this thing, that's easy. I did the exact same thing. The exact same thing as last time I got there. Why do I just wait for that thing and then just run directly into it? I could go further ahead or I could wait longer. I could do either and instead I just sit there and let it hit me. I don't know what drives me to do that. Maybe next time instead of staying on the left, which clearly does something to my head. I might try going through the middle instead. Interesting. It has to do with the fact that I'm hitting a platform that's moving relative to me, I think, how I speed up the way that I do. It bothers me so much. Because if I just hop in place on the moving platform, nothing weird happens. There we go. Yeah, see, not that bad. Ew. That wasn't hard or anything, but it took me forever for some reason. Okay, now then. Don't think I saw the treasure box anywhere. I hope it's not on top of one of these or something, because it would be really annoying having to do that little hop off of one of the triangular platforms again, all the barriers. I feel like it ought to just be in some weird little corner, though, behind a pillar or something that I haven't looked at until now. Could in theory be in one of these. Yes, those are big enough for me to squeeze into. Oh, that's a weird one. Okay. E. Seems tough to pull off, actually. How do you... Like, I guess you'd have to get ahead of the platform and then roll back. Yeah, I guess that seems doable. You don't have to go back that far. See if I can pick this up and there'll be a level 100% within one episode, which is... Well, it's not within one episode, is it? I'm going to pretend that it is, even though this is an episode longer than it's supposed to be. I think it'd be the first time in this, the only time in this recording session where I managed to pick up a diamond and a treasure box in the same stage in one episode. Thankfully, I'll at least have lots of tries here within quick succession of each other. Since there's a checkpoint right before. Boop. Alright. I gain speed doing that. I don't understand why. It makes no physical sense. Okay, at that time end, I forgot that you can only reset the entire stage. Why are you so slow, stage? It's good that you're not also hard at the same time. I say after, you know, taking 20 minutes to actually do anything in it, but still. I see I ended up with spin there. Again, the inconsistency also throws me off with how spin seems to behave. Sometimes you get a kick forwards when you jump off of the ground. Other times you actually get an impulse backwards. That's what it is. You seem to sometimes get an impulse forwards and sometimes an impulse backwards when jumping off the ground. And that inconsistency sits very, very poorly with me. How in the world? I actually don't know how to do that. Oh, does that work? That's an idea. So you can go around this way. There you go. Okay, yeah, I guess that's the idea. It works pretty well. Alright, now we know. There we go. Oh, it's just a recolor of a thing you already had. Alright, cool. We're getting somewhere, just admittedly slowly. Let's go back to a marble that I like. I don't mind this one, but it's nice with all the marbles we have to occasionally go to one that I'm fond of. And there's a number that I think look pretty cool, honestly. This one's a nice homage, but I like this. That's a nice signature look for me. Okay, oh boy. We'll see what the next time has in store for us. One level per episode, apparently.